Welcome back, everybody. A very exciting night at the Amos Alonzo Stag Bowl as UMHB completed the perfect season this year and knocked off Mount Union 24-16 to give the Crew its second Division III football national championship. You can see Mount Union here squirreling away in the final seconds, trying to do anything they can out of time and out of timeouts to try to make a last-minute score, but it wouldn't have mattered. Plenty of lead for the Crusaders, and they go on to win this one tonight in exciting fashion. So the Crew is your national championships champion. Pete Fredenberg has been here before. He has won it all 2 years ago. Last year, only one loss on the season when they lost in this very title game to Mount Union in Salem, Virginia. Tonight, they win it all. We're going to have a quick timeout, and we're going to have much more in this game right after this break.
Closed captioning.
Roads.
Good evening to you and welcome to Woodforest Bank Stadium in beautiful Shenandoah, Texas, where tonight a new national champion was crowned. The Mary Hardin Baylor Crusaders going for revenge against Mount Union in Stag Bowl 46, the first one to be held in the state of Texas. We're trying to figure out going in, is this going to be a defensive battle or is it going to get rather pointy? Tonight, a cold night, but you know what? Compared to Salem, it's a beautiful night. 3-0 Mount Union in the first quarter. D'Angelo Fulford, 1 yard on the option. He's in. It's 10-0 Purple Raiders. Then Mary Hardin Baylor answers here. Jace Hammock heaves it down the sideline, finding KJ Miller. That is a big game for the Crew, setting up this. Hammock in the gun, heaves it, going for goal. TJ Josie with the grab in the end zone, 36 yards, and the Crew are in business. It's 10-7. Then, in the second quarter, 13-7 Mount Union leads. Markeith Miller from 2 yards. He gives the Crew not only the lead, but their first lead on Mount Union since the 2016 semifinals en route to a national championship. Then a field goal from UMHB, and then later in the fourth, just under 10 minutes to go, KJ Miller wide open in the end zone, 16 yards from Jace Hammock. It's 24-13. Mount Union adds a field goal, and the Mary Hardin Baylor Crusaders are national champions once again.
Anytime that you play a team with the legacy and tradition of Mount Union and have a chance to beat them, it says an awful lot about our football team. Really the cool thing about this year, and the guys that have followed us all along, you know, there's been some adversity, but we have just kept driving, working, and it's been the goal since the beginning of fall camp to get back here and have another shot at Mount Union, just because of the way that last year ended. And I think that it says an awful lot about these players.
So that means in their 3-year run to the Stag Bowl, UMHB comes up with 2 national championships, their first 2 in football, and the first 2 in football for the American Southwest Conference. An electric crowd. They almost sold out. Actually, they did sell out the UMHB half of the stadium before the game. You could actually see UMHB fans walking through the end zone in the background there to get over here to the Mount Union sideline. An electric atmosphere for tonight's game. Senior wide receiver TJ Josie, he earns most outstanding player of the Stag Bowl here in Shenandoah. It was a tremendous showing from the Crusaders. We will have more on this national championship performance as we go throughout the weekend. A hat needs to be tipped to Crew coach Pete Fredenberg and the Crusaders for getting back here and getting their revenge on Mount Union. Congratulations to them for this accomplishment. That's not all we've got today, though. The La Vega Pirates going for their first trip back to the state championship game since winning it all in 2000.